do not support this bill.
Mr. Speaker.
Tim McIndoe.
Oh, you could have chosen names.
Mr. Speaker, as the Honourable Tony Ryle, and I'm very sure that the Speaker's glad he didn't choose that, but as the Honourable Tony Ryle noted a few minutes ago, this bill merely slows the increase in the assets testing threshold. Opposition members have whipped themselves up into their customary collective frenzy and declared for the umpteenth time the end of the world. But they don't cry foul about the increase in rest home subsidies or in dementia care. Funding for that vitally important dementia care, a problem that we know is increasing dramatically. They don't cry foul about the increase for home care service provision. These are the things that are at the heart of this measure that we are debating this afternoon. Instead, the members opposite conveniently ignore all these worthy outcomes because they don't want their constituents to know about them. So let's put it on the record that that's what we're doing. Well, I am proud to tell my constituents that we are making provision for those important things because they know that it is a huge challenge. I applaud yet another step that meets the needs of our ageing population and the many fine folk who work in the aged care sector, while acknowledging, as all but the occupants of Planet Labour surely do, the very tight fiscal environment in which we're operating. On Planet Labour, sound policy means squandering all the funds in the good time and leaving nothing for the bad. On Planet Labour, it means making big commitments to sound, kind and caring, but failing to make any budgetary provision for those commitments. That was the record of their 9 years in office. It means failing to establish priorities to ensure that our country can avoid heading down the path that so many of the European economies are currently embarked upon. And it means coming into this House to feign mock outrage and pretend that improving our public services and making provision for these important measures won't matter. Well, Mr. Speaker, that's why they are still hopelessly out of touch with public opinion. That's why they are still hopelessly divided even within their own caucus. And it is why they remain totally without hope of returning to this side of the House for many, many years to come.
Honourable Annette King.
Thank you, Mr.